Welcome to week 4, everyone. What's our theme for this week, Joseph?
Investigate key map elements.
What are key map elements?
How to design a map that communicates effectively. You must consider things like map scale, resolution, choosing appropriate symbols and colors, deciding what and how to generalize features, and how to classify data. Steve, there were a lot of terms I just threw out there. Maybe you should explain a few of these, such as generalization.
Yes, generalization. So unless you're making a map at a scale of 1 to 1,
1 inch or 1 centimeter on the map equals an inch or centimeter on the ground, right? I suppose I could make a map of my kitchen table at 1 to 1 scale. Anything else, like my residence or my neighborhood, would get awfully hard to fold a paper map of that scale rather quickly.
So maps have to be generalized. They have to be more general. So some features are omitted, others are smoothed out, or features are combined. Remember, the maps are representations of reality. Very useful representations, but representations nonetheless. Another aspect of representing data on maps is to classify the data. Let's say you are mapping population of certain aquatic species by watershed, and your range is from 5 of that species in one watershed to 15,000 in another. By breaking up your data into classes or categories, you will help your map reader understand the amount of that species and the data distribution or the pattern. Let's say you decide to make 5 categories. You could classify it in natural breaks, quantile, or other types of classification methods that you'll learn about this week. These data categorization methods are topics we'll cover.
It really does sound like the participants in this course are going to get some key foundational skills this week. And then you all know by now how much we love the hands-on activities. Seeing is believing, and doing GIS is a very effective way of learning. This week, you will start the activities by comparing symbology of 2 maps that cover the same data.
Yeah, we feel that comparing maps is a great way for you to develop a healthy critical view of maps and map data. This ties into one of the major course themes because anyone can make and share a map. There are many maps out there online, some good, some that look good but may be misleading, and some that may just be plain wrong, some that are confusing. So just don't accept every map you see without asking critical questions about it.
Ah, indeed. And after you compare these 2 maps, you will use the Color Brewer tool to examine color theory with choropleth maps. Choosing colors and classification methods really does matter. It influences your map reader's perception of the topic or themes that you are seeking to communicate. And remember, communicating is the main focus of map making. Yes, you are learning some key GIS skills that will help you get a job, but the main purpose of mapping is not just to make more maps. The main purpose is to help someone understand something in a deeper, richer way, and then perhaps, Steve, I'm going to throw this out there, to take action about the water quality, the urban greenway, the litter, the optimal location for a good or a service, or something else.
Well, I think everyone's going to enjoy the Color Brewer and making maps. So the last activity in the Explore section, or our hands-on activities, will be, we hope, extremely valuable. Mapping and analyzing data that you have collected in the field with ArcGIS Online. With just a few clicks, you'll map a table and then symbolize the data in many ways, which will foster key skills in GIS.
While you are mapping the data, in this case, litter, in a downtown area, we want you to think outside the box once again. This data could be anything: tree species, community gardens, invasive species, historical homes in the community, the number of pedestrians at intersections, recycling bins, whatever, anything.
Indeed, the possibilities are only limited by your imagination and your questions. So keep asking those questions and keep mapping.
And remember to think about what's the most important thing that you have learned this week. It could be a concept, it could be an idea, it could be a skill.
And we'll see you in the course.